Divas. So in this video I will be sharing with you guys this look. This look is basically to focus on my lips. I wanted to do like a really bold lip because I have this purple hair. I really like the purple hair. I know it's definitely not something like for every day, because normally I do something that's wearable for every day, but I know this is probably not going to be one of those type of looks, but I think that it will be for fun, like for the weekend or if you're going to a concert or something like that. And I thought it was really fun because I was given this purple wig to review, so I thought I'd incorporate it with one of my tutorials. And I absolutely love this lip combination that I use. It's the NYX Suede liquid lipstick, and I think it's called Suede, yeah. And then I paired it with the ColourPop lipstick and Guess, which I absolutely love them together. I think that they are like the perfect compilation. They correlate well together, let's just say that. But I really like this look. It's really simple. I didn't know what I wanted to do with the Tarte palette either, so that's why I'm kind of like over the place, and I apologize for that, but it's gonna come through. We're gonna pull through. But anyways, if you divas are interested in how I got these simple eyes and these bold lips, then go ahead and stay tuned.
Okay divas, so first I'm going to start off by prepping my skin. I'm not going to put on my foundation just yet, but I just always like to start off by prepping my skin, especially before I do my eyebrows, because I do have to use concealer around them, and I will also be doing my eyebrows off camera because I have a tutorial coming soon. But anywho divas, let's move on to the eyes. I'm going to be using this NYX base, and this one is like the nude one, that's what I want to show you. And now I'm just patting that onto my lid area and blending that out, so that we have a smooth surface to start off with. Next, I'm going to be going to my Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm going to be applying the colors Flower Child and Smarty Pants mixed together, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. I'm going to go back into that palette, and I'm going to take the color Rebel, and I'm going to apply that into my crease and a little bit above my crease, and this will be serving as my transitional color. I apologize for not showing the palette. I do not know what happened to that footage, so guys, please forgive me, but I will be telling you guys exactly which colors that I'm using from the palette. Once again, I apologize for that inconvenience. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Leader, and I'm going to just be applying that to my crease area, and I'm using a small pencil brush to do that. And then I'm going to go back in with a larger blending brush that I use for my transitional color, and I'm just going to blend that out so the line doesn't look so harsh, because I wanted to give my crease a little bit more depth. And then next I'm going to go back in because I felt like it wasn't enough depth. Excuse me, I don't know how to say anything, like, you guys just forgive me. But I'm going to go in with the color Activist just on the outer V part of my crease, and I'm just going to go back in with that larger blending brush and blend that out. Okay, so next, moving on to the lid, I'm going to be applying the color in Sweetheart, and this looks a little bit peachy on me, but it is like a beautiful type of pinkish color, like a pinkish peach type of shade. That's how it looks to me, but it looks more peach on my skin tone for some reason. I don't know why, if it's the base or what, but I think it's still beautiful either way. But I'm just going to pack that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to be lining my eyes, and I'm using the L'Oreal or Maybelline Line Stiletto. Everything will be listed in the description box below, so fear not, everything will be there. I just can't always remember everything, but yeah, I'm just putting a line, I'm not winging it out. And then I'm going to also put Activist on my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to be adding some mascara in preparation for my eyelashes, and I'm using the Instant Lash Mascara by NYC, and these are the lashes that I will be applying, and I had a hard time putting them on, guys, like, struggle was real. Next, I'm going to move on to the face, so I'm going to be color correcting, and I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the orange one, and yes, because I need to correct, my foundation looks flawless. Next, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I'll be adding the shades and everything in the description box below, and I'm kind of speeding through this because I will be having a spring foundation tutorial coming up soon, but I did just want to include my face in this tutorial for some reason. I just felt like you guys might want to see it. Next, I'm going to be going in with this concealer, and this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee, and I'm just going to be putting that in the areas in which I want to highlight, which would be underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with that same foundation brush that I used. So I'm just going to continue blending, and I'm going to take a smaller brush because this is a smaller area, so we need a smaller brush. And this is one of the little tiny flat top brushes by BH Cosmetics, which I really love, just from the scope and blend set from the #1. But I just absolutely love it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it's random. But next, I'm going to be going ahead and contouring, and I'm going to use the Fashion Fair foundation stick in the shade Teak. I absolutely love this to contour. This is like my favorite foundation stick to contour with. But anyways, I'm going to take a small e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend out that contour. It blends out your contour like flawlessly. Like, it's everything. I love this brush to blend out my contour. Next, I'm going to be baking, and I'm using the Black Opal translucent powder the loose powder in medium, excuse me. I absolutely love that to bake. Baking is life, especially for us oily girls, because you know it's hard out here for us to stay matte. Anyways, I'm going to be moving on to the rest of my face, and I'm going to be setting my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest, and then I'm going to be wiping away that powder because just leaving it there will be just no. So next, I'm going to be setting my contour, and I'm using the MAC blush in Film Noir. Absolutely love this. I feel like it's the perfect shade or the perfect blush to go ahead and set my contour with. Like, I highly recommend this. It's one of my faves. Next, I'm going to be going down the sides of my nose to contour. Not doing too much though, because I didn't want my nose to be super snatched that day for some reason. I don't know why. But next, I'm going to be moving on to highlight because glow is life, right? And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in Peach Nectar, which is everything. Like, keeps your glow on fleek. And then, are we still saying that? I don't know. But I'm using this soft peach. A soft pink blush, and it's by KIKO Milano. I will list it in the description box below because I don't know it offhand right now, but it's gorgeous. I love it. Next, I'm going to be moving on to my lips, and I'm using this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Guess, and I'm just using that to kind of outline my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Suede Liquid Lipstick in the color Sway, and I'm just going to pop my lips together until we get something that looks something similar to an ombre lip. And then I'm going to be setting my face with the Maybelline Master Fix, and the look is complete, divas. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial and found it easy to follow. Be sure to go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Be sure to go ahead and leave me a comment. I would love to communicate with you guys. And be sure to go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification button so that you will not miss any videos from me. I want to thank you, divas, so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you, lovely divas, in my next video. Bye.